toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So James Madison's offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Dukes are flying down the field. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it on the counter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. There he goes. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires deep on the run. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. The give. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They're going to ride this running back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Winston. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. They'll try the right side. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Working that left side now. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's heavy. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Going to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Line gets set. First down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Winston. Looking down the middle. Found a seam. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got him. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Eagles moving quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A spectacular one-hand grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's in open space downfield. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. Breaks the tackle. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Gonna swing it on second down. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Asper. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
On the set.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Duke just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They want to run it left here. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down.
3:25.
Looking for a man. It's Winston. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 4 over Cal. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his man. It's Asper. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down, he'll throw it. Complete to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gandy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Get it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run play action. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
With the catch, it's Gandy. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. Bounced off his feet. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Here we go.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Will be returned for on downs.
Get set, get set.
He leaves it with his back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, James Madison.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Dukes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Unleashes one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And the Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He breaks the tackle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Georgia Southern, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag. Underneath.
They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Running back searching for a hole. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Winston. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy.
Just plowing ahead. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be... And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody.
There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on the hat, creating the explosive run.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Marshall looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Thundering Herd. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side, present a nice target for the quarterback.
Power football with the run. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Riggs. Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Run it with the fullback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the fullback. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Those fullbacks are grown. Man, those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tight end now in motion. On second and goal, he carries again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros, and get the dub.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here tonight.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Right back to it. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.